In this video, we will see how to handle multiple projects or how to add or link them. So now see that I have this project and I have to add another project with it, or I have to handle multiple projects at a time. So first of all, this is my first project, MSP WBS project. So I have to insert another project in it. For that, I will create a new project and add some tasks. So these are my 4 tasks. I will give it 2 days, 4 days, 5 days, 3 days and 2 days. I will auto schedule it completely. So now I have this task. Let's link it as well so that it becomes easier for me. Now this is my task. I will add some resource to it. From here I have to go to the resource sheet. I am adding resource with 2 names, Raju and Jay. So what I have done with these 2 resources, I have added them here. I am not making any other changes in this because it is important to us how we can operate multiple projects. So I will save this first with the name of P2. Okay, this is my project 2. I have saved it with the name of P2. Now I have 2 projects. One is the P2 and the other is WBS. So now I have to connect these 2 projects together, and then we have to see how we can share the resources. First of all, you have to combine 2 methods. First you go directly to the views and go to new window, project 2 and MSP WBS project. So I have to combine these 2. So I simply clicked on them, and so you click on them. What happens here, these sheets are combined, means both are merged. Now you can take reference of previous project. You can also give predecessor of previous project, like I have its start date or its predecessor. We have to depend on the previous sheet, which means we have to depend on MSP WBS and we have to give it to us. So what you can do here, the predecessor of this project, what you have to do here is simply insert the name of the previous sheet in the MSP space WBS project, and in this black slash whatever the task ID is, update it. Like I put 13 here. Okay, so as you enter, I'm going to, let's add it in upper because there are some changes in it. Because the name is big, there are some problems in it. So what I can do, this is P2, meaning project number 2, second task. So in this black slash second. Okay, sorry. So what you can do in this, first of all, I'm putting the project name MSP slash WBS project. So whatever is your project name, you can put that and put a slash in it, and whatever you want to assign with its activity or you want to link the activity with it. So what you can do by selecting it, press enter. So you must be watching this, that your activity is linked with this activity. So if you see in the graph, your predecessor is also linked with the previous activity. If you want to make changes in this, you can do that too. Like I want to edit this. Here you can change the task ID, like I want to link it to the task, so it will be updated in the Gantt chart. So you can update it like this, and as we saw about resource, now it has only 2 resources. The resource of previous sheet or MSP WBS. Is it shared with this project? No, it is not. Now what I have to do is share it. Simply go to resource. Here you can see resource pool. So from this you can share resource, and in this you can see use resource required, at least not open in pool. Means open it, so click P2 and after this you will do OK or share or take precedence. When you are at in the sheet and you are sharing resources, then instead of P2 I am taking MSP project instead of share resource, and as soon as I click OK, you can see the changes in the calendar. You need to have similar calendar for both the calendar, so it will be easy to apply. I have used different calendars for both the calendars. Whenever you are adding resources, you need to click on share resource. Click on reuse resources. You can add any resource you want. So this way you can combine resources in one sheet and use them in another sheet. One way is to combine resource or multiple project in one project. Second way is to link WBS project in this sheet. Click on sub project and select any project you want to import. You can also select multiple projects. So the project is added here. Simply add another project. I will select project calendar so that two will be added in this. So you can add your project like this. So if you go to share resources or resource pool and select it, then you can update the resources in the sheet. See here, like in the previous one, it was not happening. In this X, Y and Z one also updated. So you can share all these resources. You can share in sheet and view in multiple projects. So you have to update it like this. And if you want to do comparison between two projects, this one and the one below, you have to compare both. So you can also compare the project from the reports, like you have to compare it MSP WPS project. So what you have to compare from that cost or dates, compare, or whatever you want to compare, you can compare from here. And I am comparing it according to tracking and cost. As soon as I do OK, you will get all the details updated in this. Here you will get to see the comparison of those two projects. So the comparison report will show you what changes are there and what updates you have to make. And these are two projects that you get to see. So you can compare it like this, or you can do resource comparison. So the resource comparison is also shown in both. How much costing will be there in both, how much difference will be there in cost, and what changes are there. You can update all these things in this and changes them. And in the same way, you can organize multiple projects in this. Thank you.